it's time for top lane Ryze. And this was taken before it started being used, which one in LCS. So yeah, I'm not saying it's a trend starter, but it's just one of the problems I have with my fans or the community in general. There were a few players, or I mean, viewers who were like, "Oh, Stoma, why are you picking Ryze? He sucks dick." And it's like, he's a champion I'm comfortable playing, and to be honest, I like playing him versus top lane bruisers, and players just don't recognize or remember Ryze enough that they'll make stupid fucking mistakes. So you'll see in this game, Renekton's going to make one huge critical error that is going to make his life hell. And I hope he learned from this experience that he should not trifle with things he does not understand. And I hope my viewers understand that, you know, just because a champion isn't being picked in LCS, or at least now, I mean, at least now he wasn't, I mean, whatever. It doesn't mean he's a bad champion, or, you know, that they can forget that, you know, this champion had relevance at some point. I mean, Jungle Ryze's core powers are still kind of the same thing. He's a fucking machine gun of AP power and awesomeness, and he's pretty fucking easy to itemize if I'll bait the same fucking thing. Either way, as you can see, I prevented Renekton from going home, and now that I have my Tear of the Goddess, I can harass him like a bitch. Every time he gets close, I just nuke him. Yeah, he's got magic resistance runes, but that's pretty much all he's got. I go in for the kill, and he does a lot of damage, and he got his little Dominus, or whatever that thing's called. I flash forward, and I get myself killed, but it also, he flashes forward, and, you know, he dies too, so a death for a death is fine. He comes back with the Tiamat, and I come back with, you know, a Chain Vest. I am working towards building a Glacial Shroud into a Frozen Heart later, because as you can see, the enemy team has a Jungle Talon for some reason. Therefore, I must build armor. So, here's a little fun fact. Renekton didn't build magic resistance. So what the hell did I get to do every single time I have the cooldowns where he gets in range? That's right, I get to bum blast him with all my spells. And he's gonna quickly realize, holy crap, Ryze hurts like a fucking truck. So, whenever he gets close, or at least, you know, I threaten him or something, I'll blast him. Sure, he's got that stupid sustain, but pretty much if I get one really good combo off on him and he has no, and he's too far away from his base, I mean his tower, he'll get blown up. Like right here, actually not right here. Kha'Zix is in the lanes for some reason. Renekton jumps in on me, and that's pretty much going to prove his downfall, because he has no fucking way of escaping. He gets blown blasted by all the spells, and Talon joins the fray, and then says peace out as soon as he realizes he'd get destroyed. He jumps me and burns everything, and doesn't accomplish much, so, yeah. So anyways, yeah. You know, here's the thing. Champions who are played in LCS are played because they're strong in the current meta. And they're picked because they respond to the meta appropriately, or they respond to other champions that are appropriate to the meta. Like, I don't know, top laners. A top laner is relevant because they deal well with other strong top laners of the current meta. However, if the enemy team comp isn't anything that's, you know, resembling whatever's strong in the current meta, then none of these you know, pick demands apply. So, like, if the enemy team picks an entire, if the enemy team picks an entire team composed of champions that were strong in Season 3, then none of the Season 4 rules really apply. So you shouldn't have to worry about having to pick top lane Dr. Mundo or any of that stupid shit. So, yeah. People really need to understand about how, you know, actually picking champions works, and that certain champions just are actually strong despite the fact that they're not being used. And in this case, Ryze is proving to be a really strong pick, and I'm actually proud that I picked him. The other choice I had was Karma, but I thought Renekton would jump me and destroy me. But either way, with Ryze, I act as like the only tank of my team, sort of. Kha'Zix goes in and gets killed, and then Akali comes in to try to pick up a cheesy little kill. Fortunately, I come in time just to save, or at least secure a kill, before she gets killed by Swain. You know, Swain kind of counters Ryze in the lane, and I guess it counters Akali too. She didn't really have an easy time against him if it wasn't for Kha'Zix sacrificing his life every single bit. So anyways, Swain severely underestimates the damage potential I can do and lets himself get, you know, combo locked and then ignited and killed. So there's a beautiful kill for me. So I'm kind of a Ryze who's getting pretty fed and has almost his core item built. Talon goes in, dies me, he gets Rune Prison and a little bit of combo. He survives, and then a rocket hits him and he dies. So, yeah, for me. Anyways, Ryze was actually a pick made to sort of mesh with my team composition and make up for the fact that nobody had really picked any reliable AP damage. I think it was Kha'Zix and Jinx that were picked, and then Lulu. And I was like even though it shows there, I was like near the end of the last pick. So, I picked Ryze because we needed someone who could be tanky and could deal with top lane Renekton, at the same time providing some AP damage. I didn't have this account doesn't have many champions, so for the top lane, so whatever. Anyway, Swain gets cut off. He tried focusing me, and then he realized, oh, I got chain CC. Flash forward, do the same thing to Caitlyn, and pretty much blow her the fuck up. Flash W, so powerful on Ryze. Now, certain people are commenting on why I maxed out W second. You know what? It's the most like reliable instant damage I could deal on Ryze, and I'm getting used to maxing it out like he used to max it out a long time ago. So I don't know if he maxes out E second now, but that's just kind of what I do. I be doing what I do. Anyways, Renekton learned his lesson and bought a Spirit Visage, though a little too late. Now I've kind of got the damage to sustain to just kind of make him my bitch. Of course, he's got sustain too, but in a full-on fight with me, he'd pretty much get fucking destroyed. I have Rod of Ages, I have Tear of the Goddess, and I have a Frozen Heart. So my mana sustain is insane, and my health sustain is crazy with the Rod of Ages. All I got to do is just push. So anytime Renekton gets close to me, I just chunk his health. So now imagine that. Imagine in a game where, you know, I had more control. Well, actually, no, here's actually like a really good example of Ryze's power. Two people jump me. I'm still just blasting away at them, and Renekton is fucking scared of, you know, continuing the fight because he knows I'll blow him the fuck up. If it wasn't for Janna, he'd be long dead. Even these two, they're having a hard time just trying to kill me because they're afraid of getting too close and getting chunked up. Talon comes in and ends up just getting the kill, so he's kind of a party pooper, motherfucker. So anyways, I'll continue to play my top lanes in the most weirdest of fashions, and my viewers will continue to be surprised, to say the least. So, yay for Ryze. Go mid again, you know, try to... I'm joining the team fights now, like top lane... Well, actually, not yet. See, I go up there, push it back, and then I join the team fights, I believe. I push this tower. Where, I don't know, actually, I forgot what happens. This was a little while ago. I mean to join the team fights. And of course, as you can see, the next item I'm building is Banshee's Veil, because everybody seems to want to jump and murder me instantly. With good reason, because I'm fucking Ryze. Alright, here, the enemy Janna gets caught by me. The enemy team tries to jump on Akali. Lulu comes in. And by the way, I hate the fact that Lulu is becoming meta again, because holy crap, is she annoying to most junglers. That's stupid slow. Anyways, flash forward, grab the swing. He gets killed too. So right now it's just 2 for 1. Then it's 2 for 3. Then it's 2 for 4. Caitlyn gets killed. I get some kills too, so 6, 3, and 6, I think. Yeah. Tear of the Goddess. And of course, I bought Crystalline Flask early because, you know, fuck it. Here I screw up and I end up using my Rune Prison on a minion. That's just, you know, bad aiming. But fortunately, he hits a trap, gets killed, and ends up giving shutdown goal to my Jinx. So more power to her. Now, runes and masteries. Masteries, I actually don't even remember. I believe there were something like 9, 16, and 5 or something. I don't know. And masteries. And my runes were whatever I had at the time. I don't exactly have a lot of runes available for this account either. So if you were to go into the profile, it would probably be the magic and shit rune page. It is exactly named that. Anyways, I just do some poking damage, blast people randomly. I can do that. If they decide to initiate on me, I'm tanky enough to survive, so it doesn't matter to me. Anyways, I still haven't even upgraded my boots because honestly, actually I do need them. Movement speed is important on Ryze. But honestly, other items were a lot better for me to focus. So they were like, once I got Frozen Heart, the enemy team couldn't do anything. But now that I got Archangels, they barely can touch me. And now I got Mercury Treads, which basically makes their CC nearly useless and makes it harder for them to control me before I wreck their faces. And the next upgrade I probably intended to get was Fervor, so I can continue, you know, just getting movement speed by bursting their faces with damage. So now, Of course, we push mid, and the enemy Caitlyn, I flash forward, grab her, and she just destroy her. Of course, Jinx gets up the kill with her ultimate. We go forward, CC the Swain, thanks to my awesome W, and the reduced cooldown thanks to all the items I have. Talon goes all ham, gets destroyed, and the Janna joined him and gets destroyed as well. And because Swain, I guess, decided his life wasn't worth living anymore after watching the love of his life, Janna, die, decided to jump in too. Now, this is the funny part. We were being warned in chat by our teammates, watch out, Renekton's coming. Let him come. Like, what the hell is he going to do versus a double buff Jinx and a Ryze? He got CC locked and just dominated, so motherfucker died. So it's like my teammates were panicking. You can see all those pings flying. It's like, holy crap, calm the fuck down. Like, who the hell is going to mess with a Ryze and a double buff Jinx? Right now, you know, I'm just all powerful. Though, as you can see, the kill spread is very close, and the gold is rather close too. So this is a pretty even game. Surprisingly, the Kazakhs, who's been dying the entire fucking game, managed to steal the Baron. And with that, pretty much secured the win. We catch Swain after killing, what is his Talon, kill Swain, roll over the rest of the enemy team, and just pretty much march our way to victory. This was an interesting game, as in we had a very non-traditional team. We had no actual initiation. They initiated for us, and we responded in kind. We had an actual tankier team than intended, mostly because of Lulu and the atomization we picked. And we had a double AP lane with an assassin carry type jungler. So in all, we had a lot of damage, a lot of constant damage, and a lot of just straight out power. They initiated on us, and they paid for it dearly. So in a weird way, our team comp worked. And competitive, I doubt it, but fuck yeah, I love playing Ryze. Hooray for Ryze, yay.